Merry Christmas and welcome to another vintage toy haul video.
Christmas time? What's that?
And you give each other presents.
And when you open them, they explode, right?
All the toys I'm going to show you today come from a few different places. They come from my adventures in thrifting. They come from yard sales, which was way back in the summer, so I'm way behind on these, showing you these toys.
Oh, I'm so bad!
And also from a local toy show that we had visited back also in the summer. Do you remember the show Dinosaurs from back in the 90s?
Oh, I remember!
It was this show about this family of dinosaurs that lived kind of like in the modern age. They had, modern conveniences. They lived in a house and everything was kind of switched around in that the humans were the animals and the pets and the dinosaurs were human-like people, were the people, or civilization, I guess. Dinosaurs! Oh man, this brings back some memories for me because I remember watching this show and I really liked it. And actually I just rewatched it maybe a few months ago. I think it's on Disney Plus, I think, right now. Such a good show. The ending is a little bit sad, but the rest of the show is really good. And apparently the show is set in 60,000,003 BC in Pangaea, which is like, I think the name of their planet, or yeah, I think it's the name of their planet or their country. I'm not really sure on that. But anyways, the show aired between 1990 and 1994. So the family in the Dinosaurs show is the Sinclair family. So this is Charlene. She's the teenage daughter. She's your classic teenager. She loves to shop. She loves boys. She attends high school.
How much?
Daddy, this is not about money. This is about my summer vacation and my time of personal growth and enrichment.
This figure, I believe, was released in the year 1990 or 1991. I couldn't pinpoint the year of this one. There were other figures of this Charlene girl that I've seen online that were standing figures, but this one is sitting. There's no markings on it. It is more of a soft plastic. It's squishy, and there's a hole in the bottom, so you can probably play with it in the bathtub if you really wanted to. But she's wearing her purple sweater. She's got her earrings. In the show, she wears a lot of different big, huge earrings, kind of like what I'm wearing right now. She likes her accessories. And in the show, you kind of see her go through growing into adulthood in various ways. Yeah, so that's Charlene. And then I have baby Sinclair here. Baby Sinclair, he is like the staple of the show. He is like the main... when you think of dinosaurs, you think of baby Sinclair. His catchphrase is, "Not the mama," and "I'm the baby, gotta love me." And he's known as like the mischievous, getting into trouble, bratty little baby, but he's also cute. He has a really close relationship with his mom, whose name is Fran.
Oh, your daddy just needs to spend more time with you so he can get to know every little bit of you like I do.
But he doesn't like the dad, Earl, so much. When he says "not the mama," he smacks his dad on the head with a pot.
Not the mama! Not the mama! Not the mama!
And he's constantly taking little jabs at his brothers and sisters. Robbie, who's the teenage boy, and Charlene, the teenage girl, and getting into trouble all the time. So this figure is a little bit different than the Charlene figure in that he's made of more of a hard plastic. He's not squishy, and there's no hole in the bottom here, but it does say "Made in China," copyright Disney. And I looked it up online. I believe he was released in 91-ish, this toy. He's also got a twist waist, whereas the other figure that I have here does not have that. You can see he's wearing his white diaper and little yellow t-shirt. He's got crazy purpley pink eyes. They're very intense, a little bit scary. And his little tail here. with the dinosaur pattern on it. And then in the show, the dad, Earl, is a blue-collar worker. He works for this company called We Say So Industries, which is like a development company. And his job is to push down trees, to clear trees out so they can build. And his boss here is B.P. Richfield, or Bradley P. Richfield. He sits in his mobile office, which moves from site to site wherever they're clearing. And he's this big guy. He barely fits in this little trailer. And he's this big, grumpy, mean boss man who's always yelling at people.
Excuse me, Mr. Richfield? Ow! Why aren't you out there knocking down trees? You're right. I should be. I'm leaving. I'm getting out of here.
And this figure is similar to the Charlene figure that I have in that he's kind of more squishy and he's got the hole in the bottom here. There's no twistable waist. You can see he's wearing his gray pants and his striped collared shirt with a red tie and suspenders. He's a blue guy. Blue, almost looks like a triceratops, I think. Overall, these toys are in okay condition. Like, they've got some paint rub on them. I haven't cleaned them yet, so I need to do that. Like, he's missing some paint on his sleeve there. You can see the gray through. And somebody initialed this. Somebody with the initials ML owned this lovely figure. And also, like Charlene, I've seen figures of him standing online, but I haven't seen too many of this one where he's actually sitting. Maybe they were produced by a different company than Baby Sinclair here, I'm not sure. So these are my dinosaur figures so far. These actually came from my local thrift store. I actually didn't spot them. It was Prime that actually saw them. He was like, "Oh, Sugarberry, we gotta take these home." I was like, "Yes!" And we've got an interesting mix of toys in this video because I'm introducing some toy lines that I have not talked about in this on this channel yet. So anyways, back to thrifting. I also found at my local thrift store these. And these are glow friends. So the story with glow friends, or glow worms, some people call them, is they are little insects. As you can see, there's a butterfly and there's another little, I don't know what kind of bug he is. His name is Glow Bug, and this is Glow Butterfly. So the first Glow toy, or Glow Friends toy, was actually produced in 1982. And then from there, they produced a variety of other toys between like 1986 and 1988. The show, there was a cartoon show that was also released in 1986 to go with them. And then in 1989, the fast food chain Wendy's started producing these guys. So I don't know 100% how many of these Wendy's ones were produced in 1989. What I read online was that they were released in stores. I'm assuming you could also get them at the restaurant itself, maybe as part of like I don't want to say Happy Meal, but like a kid's meal. But that's just an assumption. I don't know 100% about that. I do remember though, when I was a child, I had this girl, and this is the Glow Butterfly. You can see she's got an interesting body, little hands. She's got a little magic wand, a green hat, and pink and blue wings. Really cute. And apparently in the show, her character, she believes that she can do magic tricks, which is why she's always carrying a magic wand around. But in reality, she can't. But all of her friends act like she can to humor her and to make her feel better, which is really nice.
Don't worry. This time, I'll make her reappear.
And then the other little guy here, this is Glow Bug. You can see he's got a pink hat with a blue ball at the end. He's got blue wings, pink and blue stripes. And in the show, he is considered one of the bravest of the Glow Friends. He's not afraid of danger. And yes, they are called Glow Friends because they actually do glow in the dark. I did try it earlier and it does work. which is really cool. And I remember, like I said, I had this one when I was a kid, and I remember there's little holes in the bottom of these. So I would put my little finger in there and use them kind of as like a finger puppet. And these guys are in pretty good shape. They're dirty. I need to really give them a good scrub, a good clean. But the paint looks pretty good on them. Like, I see a little bit of paint rub on the hat here and stuff, but overall, they look really good. Really, really cute. I especially like their little antenna. That's so cute. Okay, so next, a few toys that I want to show you. I'm really excited to show you.
What's all the excitement?
These come from when I was out yard sailing with my mom, just in my local town here, not far from here. And we happened to stumble upon some really good toys for a really great price. Look!
Oh, wow!
This is Dana from Barbie in the Rockers. So Barbie in the Rockers was a toy line that was released in 1985. There was 2 releases. There was one in 1985 and then one in 1987, I believe. So Dana here is from the 1985 release, and she's got the Kira face. She's so beautiful. And they're, as you can tell, they're, like I said, Barbie and the Rockers. So they're like the rock group of the Barbie line. And they come with microphones, and they all have like vivid 80s makeup and like really cool outfits. Like you can see she's got this orange earring with a sparkly dangling part on it. She's missing one, as you can see. She had this orange lacy top, this belt, which comes off very easily. I'm gonna have to fix that. Oh, see, there it goes. She's got the blue stretchy pants, like leggings kind of, and she's got this awesome white jacket with blue triangles, blue, silver, orange, and pink triangles on it. It's quite faded and it's kind of fallen apart a little bit, but it actually looks pretty good for being from the 80s. She's also got a matching orange ring. She would have also had orange shoes, and she had an orange lacy piece that could go in her hair, or she could wear it as a scarf. She also had this furry blue, kind of fuzzy furry headpiece that she could wear. It also came with an extra t-shirt, which was white, and it said Rockers across the front in like sparkly shiny letters. She would have had an orange bracelet, and like I said, a little white microphone. And then in the box with the dolls came with like a Barbie and a Rockers poster that you could put on your wall. And there was some other things like fake concert tickets and stuff like that. So this girl is in really good condition. I obviously need to fix her hair. She looks amazing. What a cool doll. The same person that was selling her was also selling this gorgeous beauty. This is Dee Dee. And Dee Dee is also from Barbie and the Rockers, but she's from the second release in 1987. And the feature with these ones, the second release, was that they had this dancing action.
Here's something for us to play with.
This one doesn't work that great. The mechanism is kind of messed up, but if you twist them, like make them dance, their arms move up and down, so it's kind of working, as you can see. It's supposed to work much better than that. And Dee Dee has the Spanish Hispanic head mold. Look at that cute face. She is absolutely gorgeous. She's got this beautiful brown skin, brown hair, which has little hints of red in it. I can see in the light here. Very pretty, very curly. It will need some love for sure. And she is wearing the Barbie and the Rockers t-shirt that would have come in the box with Dana here. So it would have originally said Rockers across here. It's peeled off a lot, but it would have sent rockers in pink, and then there was a blue star here. And then the pants that Dee Dee is wearing here, it was a sad moment for me. Any Barbie collector would be sad about this because these are the pants, I believe, from the Golden Dreams Barbie from the early 80s, I believe. Somebody cut the pants into shorts, and then they kept one of the legs on her, and the other leg is missing, unfortunately. But it is cool to have it, so I mean, it does kind of look kind of cool. It does look kind of rockerish, so I understand why this person did this, but
I don't like that at all.
So this doll originally came with like an orange sleeveless top with like a cuff neck, and it said rockers across the front. And it had blue stars all over it. And then she had a blue mini skirt with silver stars all over it. She had big green earrings and a matching ring. She had orange tights and orange shoes and an orange bracelet. Barbie and the Rockers really liked their orange and their blue, apparently. When I was first doing research on this girl, I had a hard time identifying her because most of the dancing action Dee Dees that I saw online had, like this one has like a light green eyeshadow. You may or may not be able to see that. But the ones I saw online also had additional bright orange, just like right from the top of the lid to the top of the eyebrow. This one doesn't have that. So I was questioning it.
Okay.
But I mean, how many dolls have the dancing action feature? So I did a little bit more research, and it looks like there was a couple of variants released. This is the one that has the least amount of eye makeup.
Interesting.
So like I said, overall she's in okay condition. Her mechanism doesn't work 100%. It kind of works a little bit. Her legs have discoloration on them. Really unfortunate, but still such a beautiful doll. Like, she needs a good cleanup and a good hairstyle, but I'm happy to have her in my collection. She's just amazing. And then at a different house at this yard sale,
What happened?
I was so excited. My mom was with me, like I said, and she doesn't really know the value of ponies and toys and stuff like that. The vendor was selling this at a decent price. If you know G1 My Little Ponies, you know that this one's worth a little bit more money. But as you can see, Starhopper is this greenish, bluish pony with sparkles. She's a sparkle pony. She's a unicorn. And she's got a UFO as her cutie mark. It's this pink and green, like alien spacecraft.
It's impossible.
And she's got bright yellow hair with tinsel in it, like a golden tinsel. And her eyes are purple. Beautiful. Starhopper was released in year 6, 1987. And she would have originally come with a pink shooting star brush and a little lipstick that you could use on the pony. I don't know if it actually worked, but maybe it was just like a little piece of plastic that looked like lipstick. I'm not sure, but it was like this little miniature lipstick that was meant for the pony. So in addition to this Starhopper that, like I said, was released in year 6, 1987, there was also a mail order Starhopper that was released in year 7, so 1988. It was a little bit different in that it had a little cutie mark on her cheek in addition to the one on her back end here. And also her hair was white instead of yellow. And from what I've seen in pictures online, I think her body was a little bit more of a vivid green, still a light green, kind of like this, but a little bit more bright, a little bit more vivid. Obviously, this is not the mail order one. So the back card story for Starhopper is that her and Sunspot, who is another Sparkle pony, they were watching a movie together, and they had just finished it, and they were talking about how much they liked the movie. And Starhopper said that she really liked the flying saucer in the movie. And so she walked into the kitchen to go make some hot cocoa for herself. And she turned her teacup upside down and touched it with her horn, and it started to fly and spin around like a flying saucer. And then it zoomed past Sunspot and out the window. And they both laughed about how the fact that this was actually a flying saucer. And then it came zipping back into the house and sprinkled stardust all over the ponies. I'm guessing that's how they became Sparkle ponies. It's kind of a cool story if that's the truth.
Well, I can't believe it.
So you can see she's in really good condition. Like, I can see her tail washer through her body. The Sparkle ponies have see-through bodies, so I can see that her tail washer here is in perfect condition. I can see that her blush on this side is a little bit missing in one spot there. Her cutie mark looks amazing. She's in amazing condition. There is something loose in her though. I'm not sure what that is. Her hair, you can see it's in these elastics, so I'm gonna have to take those out and give her a good brush out, a good clean, a good condition. But it looks to me like she's got all of her hair and it's in really good condition, so I am so extremely happy and excited to have this pony. I think just the fact that there's a UFO on it is really cool. Okay, last couple of toys in this haul are from a local toy show that we had visited back in the summer of this year. And I only picked up a couple of things. I think Prime picked up a few more, but I find that these toy shows, as cool as they are, they tend to be a little bit more geared toward the boyish toys. So there was only a few vendors that had more girly toys. So I only picked up a couple of things, and they are both from the Keypers toy line. Keypers was a toy line that was produced by Tonka between 1985 and 1992. So this Keyper, this is Diamond the horse. As you can see, she's a beautiful white horse with purple hair. She's got, as you can see, a pink diamond on her forehead, hence her name Diamond. She's got diamonds all over her. Beautiful saddle and purple hooves. And then her hair is, like I said, is purple, but then she's also got these ribbons kind of sticking out as well as part of her hair. Her eyes are also purple and sparkly. Very cool. If you don't know anything about Keypers, there were the hard plastic Keypers like these ones.
I sense that there's more to them than there appears to be.
Where you could open up their bodies like this, or in different ways, and you could store things in them. So as you can see, this one, the saddle opens up where you can store things. When I was a child, I had one that looked like a swan, and you could open up the wings at the back to reveal a little storage area as well. And they all had keys that you could use to lock them. This one had a diamond-shaped key. I don't have the key. It didn't come with the horse. But if you don't have a key, you can always use like something else to open it, like a bread knife or something. Gently, don't wreck it.
In a responsible way!
And then in addition to these hard body Keypers, there was also soft plastic ones that you could squeeze them to open up their backs. Kind of like a little coin purse, a little change purse. And you can also put stuff in those as well. I have a couple of those as well. I think I talked about them in a previous video. So go check that out if you're interested in that. So Diamond here was part of the second series, released in 1987. And she's in pretty good condition. Her tail is so long. I don't know if it's supposed to be that long. It looks like she's got all of her hair. She's in really good condition, other than she does have a bit of paint rub, like scratches and stuff on her saddle here. Yeah, a little bit of paint rub on both sides. Not 100%, but still okay. I just noticed also she's got a little diamond around her her ankle here. Yeah, really, really pretty, really pretty. So she would have originally come with purple reins, like a horse reins, a purple key, a purple brush, and a purple key ring to put her key and brush on. And another little thing about these hard-bodied keepers,
There's more.
was that each of them came with a little buddy. They were called finders. So there was finders and there was keepers. And finders look, well, here's an example of a little finder. This is not hers. This one belonged to a different one. Hers was more purple and pink, whereas this one is just pink. And his name was Dash. You can see that her leg spins here, just the one leg. The rest of them don't do that, just the one. Keepers were released as different animals as well. There was swans, there was snails, there was, like I said, horses. There was actually 4 different versions of the horses, like different colors. But this is the most popular one, or the most common one, I should say. Most easily available one. And then I already showed you, this is one of the finders. I got this finder at the same toy show as I got the horse here. Actually, it was a different vendor though. This is the finder for Fancy, who was a snail keeper, and his name is Footloose. Fancy was a snail hard-bodied keeper. She was mostly colored in different shades of pinks. And as you can see, this finder is also in different shades of pink. They all have glasses and cute little ears and this weird body at the back. I'm not really sure what kind of creatures they're supposed to be. They have big feet at the bottom here. It says 1986 Tonka Corp. And that is all for today's haul. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you all have a wonderful Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
This is probably going to be our last video before Christmas comes. Warm wishes to you and your family and your friends and whoever else is in your life. And we will see you in the next video. Bye.